Hey Swifties, in today's video we're gonna try to predict what Taylor's new album, The Life of the Showgirl, is going to sound like. So I have made some notes and I just want to share my predictions on what some of the songs are going to sound like. So we're gonna start with track 1, The Fate of Ophelia. I'm guessing it's gonna be some dark pop. With the name The Fate of Ophelia, it kind of has given me a bit of a Reputation vibe, a little bit like very dark feminine pop. There is a One Direction song that goes like Olivia, and I feel like it's gonna be like going with the A at the end of Ophelia, like Ophelia, maybe like that on the chorus. That's my prediction. I'm not sure. But if you're not familiar with who Ophelia is in literature, she was in Hamlet. It's a Shakespeare play. And if you look up some paintings on which the cover art album looks like, it sort of looks like she is in like a pond or like half submerged in water, sort of like paintings of Ophelia. So that's very telling. Maybe it's gonna set the whole vibe of the album. So that's the first track, The Fate of Ophelia. Second track, we got Elizabeth Taylor, who is a very well-known old Hollywood female actress, very idolized and glamorous. She played Cleopatra, and she sort of reminds me of how Taylor Swift looked like in the Wildest Dreams music video. I'm gonna put like side-by-side comparison, but I thought that was very interesting, and I think it's gonna have some sort of lyric saying like, you look like Taylor Swift in this light, except it's gonna be like, you look like Elizabeth Taylor in this light, maybe. I'm not sure what the similarity is, but since it's about a showgirl, it makes sense that like old Hollywood is being mentioned. Elizabeth Taylor's most famous role was Cleopatra. Next track is called Opalite, and that's a precious jewel, or like, yeah, like a jewel. I for a second thought that was maybe Taylor Swift's birthstone, but then after doing more research, I discovered that that's actually Travis Kelce's birthstone. Taylor is not a Libra, but Travis Kelce is a Libra, so this is probably an homage song for him, maybe hinting at him being this precious thing to her, something that she wants to keep cherishing, and maybe like iridescent, and maybe the feeling of being with him feels like opalite, you know? And I'm thinking it's gonna sound a bit like My Boy Only Breaks His Toys, you know, the song in Torture Poets Department. Next song we got is, sorry, these are all my notes, so I'm trying to like skim fast. I'm seeing that I'm spending a lot of time already on the first 3, so I'm gonna try to speed it up. Father figure, I don't have too many notes. Maybe she feels like Travis's dad is a sort of a father figure, I'm not sure. Next track is similar to family figures. It's the track is called Eldest Daughter, and this song title reminds me of the book that came out this year called Blue Sisters by Coco Mellers, which I really enjoyed. Taylor is an eldest daughter. She has a younger sibling, a younger brother. I don't think it's gonna say too much about his brother, probably because that's very private to her. However, I do feel like she's gonna mention a bit of like the pressure of being the older sibling. And I'm guessing it's gonna be an acoustic song because it sounds like it's more like an Ethel Cain, sort of like Macy Star type vibe, very, you know, instrumental acoustic guitar vibes. Next song we got Ruin the Friendship, and I've seen online some rumors that this is about the whole Blake Lively, Taylor Swift ruining the friendship with It Ends With Us. But when I first thought of this, instead of the drama, I was thinking more of like the friends to lovers trope. So I thought it was gonna be more pop, bubblegum pop, where like it reminds me a bit of like Very First Night from the Red album, or something related to the lines of You Gave Me a Friendship Bracelet, perhaps relating to her current relationship. So Ruin the Friendship. There's also a Demi Lovato song that, you know, kind of reminds me of that, but we'll see. Actually Romantic is the next track, and I'm hoping very much Lover vibes, orchestral feel. But yeah, pop music, because, you know, Actually Romantic is giving a bit of Lover, but also a bit of Fearless. But they have said that the producer for this album is Max Martin, and the other collaborator, they both worked on Taylor Swift's 1989 mainly. So maybe it's gonna be less like Fearless and Red and a bit more like 1989, which is exciting. Wish list, no idea. My wishes came true maybe, I don't know. Definitely nothing Christmas related because it's coming on October 3rd. So I don't know. The next track is called Wood. Maybe because it's 1989 inspired, I'm guessing, sort of like Out of the Woods. Now it's called Wood. The next, you know, sister song for Out of the Woods, now Wood in the life of Showgirl. That's my best guess. Maybe she's releasing a fragrance? I don't know. Canceled. Okay. That's the next track. I think that has to do with the Kim Kanye feud. Very much about being canceled online, on the internet, about, you know, how stan culture will cancel people online, about, and how she has been canceled before. She has experience about that. Next title song we got Honey. I hope for the Honey track to sound a bit like Mamma Mia, like Honey Honey by ABBA. So upbeat, lovey-dovey, or it could be, instead of like honey, it's like a nickname for a lover maybe. Then we got the collaboration with Sabrina Carpenter. It's called The Life of Showgirl, basically, track title. I'm gonna be thinking over the top, glam pop, giving a bit of espresso taste by Sabrina Carpenter, a pop anthem, which we need desperately this year. Yeah, I'm working late because I'm a singer type vibes. But yeah, once again, this album is produced by Max Martin, and he's very well known for his pop tracks. He has worked with the likes of Britney Spears and Katy Perry, so exciting. What else do we have? Then we have I'm the Greatest Star. I'm really hoping for some musical theater influence, given a bit of orchestra, horns, burlesque, Moulin Rouge. Less synths, and that, you know, I don't want to say that synths are bad, but I'm kind of tired of Jack Antonoff synths. Hopefully this song has more musical influence. I mean, she is the star of the show, and, you know, it's like she's gonna get spotlight. I'm excited for the music videos, and definitely a 1989 mix with some tracks from Red. So very exciting stuff. Those are all my predictions, and I'm gonna show some photos as well throughout the video of some collages that I made about vision boards for this album. So if you liked the video, please subscribe. Thanks, bye!